was a crazy kid. I'm a Libra, I'm an artist, I'm a true artist, and I enjoy painting, and I love sketching, and I was one of those crazy kids that would change my room and paint my walls.
We are here in New York City, the big city, the city that never sleeps. Had to come out here and holler at my girl Brandy, man. She's a celebrity makeup artist. We're here now. Come on, let's see what they're doing. Hey, what's up, Rob?
What's good? Good, how you?
Yeah, we're here. Well, hello. We are here, New York City. It is I, the boss lady, Shay Star, the CEO of shaystar.com. I know you can't see me, but you hear me, so you know that means I'm working. We wanted to switch it up a little bit for y'all today, so no, you don't get to see me. You get to see this wonderful, energetic, vivacious, beautiful woman I'm staring at right now. Celebrity makeup artist, Miss Brandy Gomez-Duplessis. Hello, my love.
Hey Shay, how are you?
What's up?
Just do what I do best, working.
We just barged in and this is what she was doing. Just doing a face. I'm like, dude, I'm going to the city. I gotta see Brandy, and I walk in and she's working, so why not? Bring the cameras out.
Well, this is the glam life of a makeup artist. And the great thing is, it's the only place they get to see it on shaystar.com.
So, just exactly who is BGD?
Well, Brandy Gomez-Duplessis, so you'll know, that's where BGD comes from. I'm a beauty expert, I'm a celebrity makeup artist, I am a L'Oreal Pro makeup artist, and a freelance makeup artist.
Oh, so you do it all.
I'm trying.
You know? No, you working. Check the resume, it was pretty dope, you know, but we're going to get into that a little bit later.
Okay.
I want to know who you are, the lady behind the brush. So, my first question to you today is, at what point did you believe that this is what you wanted to do with the rest of your life, and what made you pursue that?
I really didn't know that it was a title or that it was an actual job or career being a makeup artist. I was basically I fell in love with it. I used to watch a lot of old Hollywood movies and just look at a lot of magazines. And by being the only child, I would sit home and just pretend in my own head that I was a part of that I was looking at and that I was reading. And I always loved the way the women looked. Back then, women were gorgeous. They were glamorous. They were really into being a lady. And I loved that. And I just thought that's what all women look like. When I grew up, I'm going to be like that. I'm going to do my hair, I'm going to have my makeup, and I'm going to be glamorous and wear a lot of jewelry. So I just thought that's what women did. And eventually, later on in life, I found out that actually there's people who do that for a living. They make these women look glamorous. And I wanted to be a part of it. And I come from a family, they're from Honduras, poor family. They had no clue what this was. So when I told them this is what I wanted to do, then I was crazy. My dad was like, you can't paint faces. You can't make living painting faces. And I was like, well, why can't I? This is what I want to do. He's like, you have to go to college, you have to go to school. That's what, women do. Well, that's not who I am. I want to be glamorous like the women on television. And just took it to the next level. And once I got there, I just fell in love with it. I knew this is what I wanted. And I knew there was going to be a battle with the family, that they weren't going to be supportive, but I just felt it. Like sometimes you just know, I love makeup, I love fashion, I love hair, I love beauty. And I just had to find a way that I can show them I can do it for myself. So eventually I did tell them, open for me, eyes open. I did share with them what my love was and, my little secret that I was working. And he told me that if I continue with it, they couldn't support me. I will be on my own.
Wow.
If I'm not going to go to school, because this is why they came here to the States, for me to go to school and have a career and be successful. But that wasn't what I wanted. I didn't want to have my name on a door. I wanted to have my name on a brand. I wanted to have a name on the wall and at a storefront. That's what I wanted. And I did it by myself. So there was no support from family. But I get it. That's because they didn't understand it. And then back then, when I started doing makeup, MAC had just started. It was a store in New York and in Canada. They weren't inside department stores like it is, so they didn't get it. Back then it was about maybe hair, but not being a makeup artist. So I took a chance. I gambled, and I think I came out pretty good.
Yeah. How did your hard work and your dedication eventually pay off? Where has all that drive and determination led you to today?
Well, if I can toot my own horn a little bit, even just last year, I was able to speak at Oprah OU event in Atlanta. That's amazing. Like, someone like me who grew up from parents who were immigrants to not going to school during makeup, this is just what I love. So I was self-taught. I was a self-taught makeup artist. And I didn't have mentors. There was not the internet like you guys have now. There's no YouTube, so you can watch videos, watch tutorials. It was none of that. It was just magazines. It wasn't even reality shows. It was none of that. So to say that I did all this for myself without an agent, a publicist, a manager, none of that. And I did it by myself, just grinding and working hard. It's not too bad. And I've done a lot of major things. I've worked with Brad Pitt. I've worked with the Kardashians, Jennifer Aniston, Kerry Washington. I represent L'Oreal Paris. So it can happen. A lot of hard work.
So are you content with where your career is now, or do you see yourself doing bigger things?
Oh, I want more, Shay. What's wrong with you? I want my name on a billboard. I want to see my name in the lights. I want to win some awards. So no, there's a lot more that I want to do. This is just the beginning.
Right. Well, you know how some people, they feel like they get to a point where, okay, I've achieved the goal that I wanted, and they're happy just being there. They don't think outside the box. Exactly.
I want to do everything that other makeup artists have not done yet. I want to be new and fresh to everything. So I'm always thinking. I never sleep. And I'm
join the club.
The next day. Yeah, I'm always thinking. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I may wake up and I'm typing and thinking of an idea and won't sleep. Because I just see so much stuff that can be done. Even though there's a lot of things that's going on, especially with reality shows, there's not a show yet about makeup artists, and I want to do that. I want to show people, again, inside the life of a makeup artist, what we do. Because a lot of people think that we just pop bottles all day and we hang out with celebs and ride in limos. But there's so much more to be a celebrity makeup artist. And the thing about it is, real celebrity makeup artists, you really don't see them popping bottles all day. Those are the ones that are pretending and they're trying to overcompensate for something that they're not really talented at. Your really great ones, they're behind the scenes. They're in meetings. They're coming up with ideas, and that's where I want to be. So I have been a little hidden gem, and I'm okay with that title that I've been given.
Yes, I saw that, the hidden gem.
The hidden gem. But when you see it, when you see my work and you see my name, it's attached to big things.
Yes, definitely, yes. We don't really fool with the little guys. You gotta have big things popping
over
over here.
here. I don't have to be on the TV show. I don't have to be seen all the time at parties. But I want to go to the party, be seen,
and have that respect.
And have that respect when I do show up.
Exactly. Like, they don't gotta scream hurrah, hurrah, but they know who it is when it walks in the building.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am. Boss status. So, you had an event last night, and I saw Twitter was going absolutely crazy all over my timeline. Shout out to L'Oreal Paris, USA. And what exactly was the name of that event last night?
Well, last night's event was the first for L'Oreal Paris. We did an event called Live Tweet Beauty Breather. And it was in the afternoon at L'Oreal Paris headquarters. And I was the makeup artist for the day to tweet with all of their consumers and answer questions about L'Oreal Paris and how to use the new products, to talk about maybe how to find the correct foundation match. So it was just an honor to be asked to be a part of that, something so major, especially with L'Oreal Paris. Everybody always see, certain makeup artists attached to them or hairstylists attached to L'Oreal, but to have them ask me to be a part and be a spokesperson, it was definitely, again, an honor.
Yes, you're doing what you love.
Glam life of a makeup artist.
So please tell the people where they can find any tutorials, all information, Twitter, Facebook, all of that.
So how they can basically stalk my life.
Yeah, they can pull a Shay move,
You can find me on my blog, insidethelife.of a makeup artist.blogspot.com. And then my Twitter handle is BGD Makeup Artist. So that's Brandy B. Gomez G. D. Duplessis Makeup Artist.
So like we got Twitter on phonics for all of you slow people who didn't get it.
And then if you just want to see my work on my website, it's bgdmakeupartistry.com.
And you guys make sure you hit her up. Weddings, fashion shows,
Music videos,
yeah, runways, whatever. You want to just feel pretty.
It's going to be glamorous.
Yeah, you know, you got that freelance stuff popping off. You know, it should come right to you.
And I do work with a lot of guys, and people always ask, do you do grooming? I do. The fact that I am with NBA, and I'm their official makeup artist for All-Star Weekend, so I get to work with a lot of ball players. And the funny thing about it is, I'm not a sports person, so sometimes I don't know who I'm working with, and now I call them by the wrong name. You know, I call Jason Jason the Kid, because I thought that was his name.
Wow.
I didn't know who Brett Favre was. I was at his home, and I thought he was just like the hired help. And I was like, oh, I'm just waiting for this guy named Brett Favre, and I didn't know how to say his name. And
Celebrity makeup artist extraordinaire.
then I love having my lip balms. These are amazing. And they
Who do
feel
you
really
have
good.
in
These
the
are from
collection?
L'Oreal Paris, the Color Riche line. And what I like about the lip balm is it makes your lips feel like butter. It feels amazing on, but there's a tint of color on it, so I do like that. I love the 24-hour eyeshadows because they last you all day, so you don't have to worry about them smearing. These are just, they're gorgeous, and I love them. They won't go anywhere. So you can go to work, you can go to the gym, you can go dancing at the club, have cocktails at the lounge, and they're not going anywhere. So I do love that. NARS their illuminators are amazing on everybody, on all skin tones. These are gorgeous on.
And what do those do?
It just makes the skin glow. So that's what I love.
What is your favorite thing on this table right now?
I don't know. I have a lot of favorites on this table because I love Stila. I love Stila because you can wet their eyeshadows, and they're amazing on when you wet it. It
So
gives you
what
more
does
color.
the wet do?
I have to put it on, apply it dry, but then when I put it on my like a little water on my brush, and then tap it into the shadow, it makes the color pop. So I love that. Oh, and then see, I love a lot of stuff. And then I love like the pink, like the lips. I love pink lips. Like they're amazing on. I think these are fun.
Pink lips are my favorite too.
And then OCC. See, I told you, Shay, I love everything. I love these. These are great for photo shoots. These are great for runway. They're amazing. They look amazing on everybody. Like I love them, and then they stay put. So I do love
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna ask like what's the
I love everything that stay put, long wearing. Then I have bronzers. I have to have bronzers. I like the skin to always glow.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what is the actual point of a bronzer?
It's to make the skin look sun-kissed, like you've been, again, on the beach. You've been in the sun, and your skin just looks like it naturally just been hit, you know, with just natural sun. So you have to cheat a little bit to get that look. So I do love that. Let's see what else I love. Our new L'Oreal Power Volume Mascara. 24 hour.
Yeah.
So I'm loving everything that lasts. Like anything like infallibles.
You like longevity.
Yeah.
You want to get your money's worth.
Put me over there, I'm a little kid. Like, it's long wearing. Laura Mercier makes a really great, like, these are shadows, but they're crayon sticks. And they just stay put. So these are amazing. Like, I love that. That's an amazing brown. And anybody can use it. It's such, like, amazing colors. I love that one. Who else do I love? Oh, I didn't tell you about Inglot. I love Inglot. A lot of people don't know about Inglot. They're like kind of new to the industry. But what I love about them, you make your own palette. You go in and you tell them what you want, and they custom the palette any size that you want. But these are great because when I'm traveling, I can just put the cap on, and it's a magnetic cap, and I just put it on, and I can travel, and I can just stack these. So what's great, I can just stack them like that. And I can just throw this in my purse. and
And be good to go.
And be good to go.
You
And
don't
I
got to
have
worry
all my
about the
colors.
one on the bottom. It's
Yeah,
just,
and then I don't have to travel with one item. 'Cause
Exactly.
Then it takes up a lot of space.
Got you.
So I do love these. These are amazing to play with, and just to have. And what else do I love? I love
a bag full of goodies.
Yeah, tons of goodie. Like I have everything. And these, I love this. This is one of my favorites. I'll show you from Inglot. And these colors look really amazing on. I use this a lot when I do MTV Hip Hop POV. And DJ Amanda Sales, she loves playing with like a light eye, but then a strong liner. So she loves that, and I love just working with her.
Do you find yourself remembering, like if you have a reoccurring client, you know what they want?
That's why people call you back, because you have to remember what your clients like. They don't have to keep repeating it.
Right.
So I do like a quick consultation with them and find out everything about them, what they like and what they don't like, how they want to look. And then sometimes we sit together and come up with ideas. But that's what clients call you back for, because you remember what they like and how they like to look. Like I know when I work with Kim Kardashian, she loves heavy makeup. She loves makeup. She wants 2 hours in a chair. Like she wants.
Really?
That time.
It can take up to 2 hours to do a face? Really?
Oh yeah. You want
Wow.
to make the face really good?
Wow.
So I'm working with a bride, and I know that she needs more coverage. So it's not really about HD for the bride. It's just more about coverage. And then giving her a nice flawless look. If I'm doing fashion week, then I know that I'm packing heavy makeup, but then I need a certain type of primer. And then I know I need a lot of crazy colors. So it just all depends on
the event.
On the assignment. So there's a lot of questions that has to be asked before I say yes.
Right.
Of course, the first thing is making sure that I'm available.
Because I was looking, through some of your pictures, of course, and I was like, okay, I like your stuff because it's clean, but it's edgy, and it's fresh looking. It's not, like, all over the place. And I can see, like, where you kind of, like, I guess maybe you capitalize off, maybe the assignment, So I'm just wondering, like, so I saw something that was kind of subtle and some other stuff that was kind of, like, edgy.
Then once we hired for that assignment, then there's a meeting process. And then either I go in a few days before, or we'll talk about it over the phone, or that day I'll go in and we'll talk about exactly what the look is. You're meeting with so many people, hairstylists, you're meeting with the wardrobe stylist.
And is that because you all have to share a
We
vision?
all have to share the vision.
Gotcha.
So there's always one boss, and then they share with us what they want, and then we all talk together about what we're going to do. Then we need to see what the model looks like, what the talent looks like. So there's a lot that goes into it. I never go in and say, I'm going to do what I want. It's never that way. It's always a mixture of stuff. Usually when I'm just doing like a wedding, then I have maybe like 89% input of what I want. But at the same time, I still want to make my client, my bride, feel important and look like herself, but just a little pop. So I don't go in and just do the way that I want, or I don't follow a trend. I do what's going to complement that client.
Exactly. Because your name's on it, basically.
Correct.
So what are we doing to her eyes?
I'm just giving her a simple liner, nothing major. On her eyes, I want to go soft, but I want to go bronzy. She has great skin, flawless. Like I don't really have to put foundation on her. She's amazing. And I just want to play up her eyes, because her eyes are actually her focal point. So I just want to play them up, make them glamorous, but soft. Because a lot of people think that when you do makeup, that you're a great makeup artist if you can just put a strong blue eyeshadow on somebody. That doesn't make you a great makeup artist. So you have to learn certain things, that makeup can be really light and soft and pretty. Makeup doesn't have to be crazy.
Right.
To say that you're a great makeup artist.
Gotcha.
So I want to just play up her feature, and that's her eyes, and just do something really romantic and soft.
So what is the look that we're going for today?
Well, this one I'm just calling her a bronze beauty.
Bronze beauty.
Yeah, summertime, and just want to give her a glow. Give her, play up her skin, just kind of just make it glow without really caking on a lot of foundation. And again, just bronzing out her eyes a little bit. And just playing up with her liner. something soft, nothing too crazy, nothing too dramatic. And then on her lips, I'm just going to keep it really soft and pink. Pink is amazing for the summer. It looks really good with bronzer on the skin. And just going to keep her this glamorous.
Yeah. How do you know which brush to use for what?
Depending on the movement that I needed to have, what I'm trying to do with the look, the shadow, how I want it to move. If I want it to be a strong, bold, sharp look, or if I want it to be soft, then I'll use a certain brush. So right now I'm just taking a clean brush and I'm just blending.
It's amazing.
And it's just soft and pretty, nothing crazy. I'm not doing an edgy look. I'm not doing any couture look. This is just a pretty glam look. Kept her makeup just, just fresh. And now she can go run her errands, but then she can go maybe grab a cocktail later. Meet up with her friends. You can still see her skin's glowing, and that's what I want.
This is a Brandy Gomez-Duplessis.
So that's like a
Exclusive.
luxurious bronze beauty. That's what I call that one.
I like that.
Exclusively on shaystar.com.
Only on shaystar.com.
Know that.
See you, bye, and love you, mean it. Love you, Shay.
Mwah.
And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you.